Okay, you stop
hold on,
playing.
Dave. I gotta ask ZZ this real quick. So ZZ, when you look
Cartoon
at
ass picture.
hold on though. When you open up the book and you
You
look at these
disrespecting your
pictures that the
ancestors?
colonizers, hold on. When you look at the pictures that the colonizers and stuff be showing you, that don't look like cartoon to you. Oh, that's just real because they show you, right?
Man, I don't even pay attention to nothing in America.
Man, come on, man. You saw that
I go
inside
straight to where I could care less about it. I'm gonna be honest with
You
you.
saw
Y'all
inside that
talking
book.
about everything else but
Man,
these
bitch, look at the
receipts.
Trail of Tears and tell me where I'm wrong at. If
Listen,
the
I'm not your mama.
listen,
I'm not your
shut up,
Hey,
mama.
you
So
G,
you
fucking
got the
bitch.
wrong
Hold
name.
on,
wait,
Now it's time for Cruz to talk around this motherfucker.
Okay. Hold
If
on.
you look up the fucking
Hold on, my bad, y'all. I had to apologize. Look, crew, I'm gonna let you go, but on the serious side, I know y'all my peeps or whatever, but we gotta be respectful, y'all. Cause what they gonna do is they gonna remove the live. Now it's a lot of people out here that got the same mindset that ZZ got, and they need to hear these things. So we just gotta keep it, keep it going, bro. Cause we all want to snap, but chill. But go ahead.
Peace, family. I hope everybody had a grand day. Blackiana is on the panel. First off, Zizi, you're being very rude. You asked for receipts, and when he brings up old currency that was used in America before the white man dollars, you're being disrespectful and calling it a cartoon. Instead of having your mind open and listening to what Brother David has to say, you keep cutting people off. Receipts come in many different forms. They even show you proof, the truth, in cartoons. Be
Oh
open-minded.
my God.
See, you're doing it again.
Hey, what the hell is wrong with you, bro? You act like a toddler, man. Damn, like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, we trying to help you out. Like all jokes aside, you calling yourself black, that's how you know you're ignorant. Like, black
Oh my.
means civil mortis, that you're dead in the eyes of the law. That's why they can shoot your little
Oh
black
my
ass
goodness. Y'all
or
talking
anything.
about
You're
anything but
doing
the
it again,
That's
receipts.
real.
ZZ.
I'm trying
You're
to
doing
teach
it
you something.
again.
You can't describe a people by a color. That's what I'm saying. When people hear you say, "Oh, I'm black," they look at you like, "Oh, you an idiot."
We
That's
ain't even
dumb.
talking about that. We talking about receipts. What did you talk about?
Yo,
Okay,
Brother,
what's
ZZ.
your receipts?
Hold
Where are
on, hold
your
on.
This man
receipts?
is oh my God.
ZZ, I got a
Ain't nobody
receipt.
got no receipts. Just say
Yeah,
that.
I know. Listen, I
ZZ.
show you. I show you
Where
my
are
receipt. I
your
show you my
receipts?
grandparents. Library of Congress.
That could be somebody coochie. What is he talking? I
No,
don't
What
even
are
know
you
what
talking
kind of picture
about?
is that.
Hey, she's an agent.
This dumb
She's an
ass
agent.
brought the
She's
fuck
an
up
agent.
here. She don't
She's
want
an
to learn
agent.
her ass.
She's an agent. She's an agent.
She don't want to hear nothing you got to
ZZ,
say, baby.
stop
You
whiling.
can't
This
keep
is
making it up.
currency. If a,
Oh
if a
my
Roman
God.
coin was found, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's a real Roman coin. Now I'm showing you money before greenbacks. You're like, oh, that's not real. Get out of
But
here.
what that got to do with you? Your face ain't on it. It
Hey,
ain't your
There's
ZZ.
face
they
that's
got
on it.
our
That's my peoples.
ZZ.
What's wrong with
Shut
you?
up. Shut up, ZZ. I'm
Prove
Hey,
not
that
trying to
that's
be
your
ZZ.
peoples. Where's the
disrespectful,
receipts?
but you
That's your
need
Hey,
to
look.
shut
peoples.
up.
I got a receipt. I got a
If
receipt
we
right
was
here,
not
ZZ.
here already, why would they put people who look like us on the currency? Make
Oh
it make
my God.
sense.
Hey, ZZ.
Think about
I
it.
ain't seen not one receipt.
Hold on, I got one on my screen.
Yeah, you're gonna
You want
say
to see
that
my screen?
because you love
Fuck the
Hold
Africa,
president
on.
right? You
here.
love
That's all I
Africa.
gotta say.
You don't
Hold
see
on,
it because your
ZZ.
head's too far up your head.
ZZ, you see my screen?
All
You
these
see my
people, no receipts.
Hold on, I
You
got
want
a
to show
receipt
me a
on my
cartoon?
screen. I got a receipt
And
on
you're
my
Shut the
still
screen
fuck
for
being
up and let me
DNA.
explain to you
disrespectful.
a receipt.
Hold on. I got a DNA test. I got a DNA result on my screen, and you see it says 97% indigenous, right? I'm gonna show you how much bullshit DNA is, right? Look at my
Wait a
skin.
minute. Didn't y'all just boo me about DNA? And now you
Can
okay?
you listen to him,
That's
Look at my
why you use
please?
your
skin.
broke
We showing you
ass.
currency.
Thank
He's showing you
you.
DNA genetics, and you still whiling.
Mute
If you be
ZZ.
quiet, he just
And
tried
they
to
said
tell
he
you
from
that
Africa and
DNA
shit.
test
Phone
was
the fuck up.
bullshit. But you want to overtalk everybody because you don't want to listen. He
You
just
got a
said it.
nerve. You first of all, you
You
got a
got
nerve
some
with your
First
damn
loud
off,
ass
nerve.
mouth.
ZZ,
I've
Shut
been
You
the
sitting
got
here
a
fuck
nerve with
listening
your
to
up.
loud
your
ass mouth.
ignorant
Hey,
ass.
shut the fuck
Can you
up, man.
mute
I
her
don't think
mic,
she want to
bro?
know.
You sitting up there over talking everybody on this panel and don't even want to have the open mind to listen.
Girl,
Had
show
you
your
been
hey,
receipts.
listening when
hey,
I came
guys.
in instead of trying to
Show
go
your
against what
loud
I
ass
said?
receipts.
Hey, see,
Are you
look,
done? Whenever you're
she an
done.
agent, man. She an agent.
Hey, look.
Y'all feel
Hey,
like she an
look.
agent for real?
ZZ.
Everything
Z-
just to not show
Yeah,
receipts.
cause
ZZ. I'm
we
showing
did.
you a
Y'all,
receipt,
Oh,
mama.
don't worry, ZZ. I'm about to pull up some receipts to
Hold
read
on.
to you in a couple of minutes. Go ahead, real fast. Go ahead and
Look.
prove what you was trying to say.
Look, there's
Hey, hold
DNA.
on, hold on, real quick. I'm finna let you get it. I'm finna let you go all bad. Hold on. Hey, crew, I'm finna drop you down for a minute. I'm gonna let Goddess up, and you just get back up here, bro. I'm gonna let you back up.
I
Gotta
bet.
rotate though. All right.
Don't speak over him and listen with a open mind, or you will get blocked the next time you cut somebody off.
Hey, look.
Hey, guess who in the box? Guess who in the box?
Port City. Port City, huh?
You already know this man.
I already
Wow.
know.
Well, before he
Agent
get up
Chaos.
here,
I knew it.
before he
Agent
get
of
up here,
Chaos.
let me
Hold up.
Agent of Chaos.
I'm already knowing this sound real familiar. This sound like the person that usually stalks me that got their pH balance real off. That be in
Oh, you
Warrior
know
and
her,
them.
Goddess?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
man.
sound like the one to be changing their name a lot. What's it? Orisa, Sidian, Alani,
They used to be.
Vibin,
They used to
Wait a
you.
minute, I
be
hope you're not
109
talking about me
billion.
because I'm new to TikTok. If you look on my page, I had to do the
Nah,
math and
you
everything to
ain't
get to a.
new with your
Who ain't
troll
new?
page. I know your voice.
Are you
I know
serious?
your voice with them dirty locks in your head.
I
I
don't
know who
got
you
no
are, the
dreadlocks in
wannabe
this
witch.
bitch.
Oh, man.
I know who you is. You trying to troll over here, trying to get it. You always be talking
This
about
lady
them
just said I got
receipts,
dreadlocks.
and you stay
So wait,
stalking
okay,
me
wait
like
a
you
minute,
want to eat my
wait a minute,
ass. I
wait
know
a
who you
minute,
are.
wait a
Come up
minute.
then. If it's
If I
not
show you
you,
my hair and I ain't
come
got no
up.
dreadlocks, then
Is
what?
that why she didn't
Come
want
up
to cut her
then.
camera on?
If it's
No,
not
no,
you,
no.
then
If I
come
show
up.
you my hair
Then
and I ain't got no
I'm wrong then.
dreadlocks, then what?
Okay, then if it's not you, then
Hey, turn
come
that
up.
motherfucking
Then I'm
camera
It
wrong
on,
ain't
then.
it
man.
ain't
Man,
me.
cut all the
It ain't
Okay,
me.
bullshit,
then
man.
come up.
But at the end of
Hey,
the
If
day,
I'm wrong,
I
then
love
come up.
bullshit when I hear it. Y'all
Okay,
don't got
then
no
if I'm wrong,
receipts.
come up. Then I'm wrong. Because you
No,
sound
wait
a
a
lot
minute.
like her. You
Wait a
sound
minute.
a
I don't
lot
care who
like
I
her.
sound like, cause I ain't slow. Y'all
Okay,
ain't got
then
no
if
receipts, and
it ain't you, then come up.
y'all
Then
struggling
prove
over
me
there.
wrong. Come up.
Y'all struggling
If
over
I'm
there.
wrong, come up. Because you sound a lot like her. The one that be in
Man,
Warrior and them,
you
and
sound
the
a lot like the
Siberians
girl. You
live a
sound a
lot
lot
that
like the
always be
girl
asking about
on
the
America's Most
receipts
Wanted.
and be talking about us. It sounds a lot like your little irritating voice.
Oh, so you a
It sounds a
setup
lot
artist.
like you. That
You a
always
setup
got
artist.
something
You
to
a
say
liar.
about us. It sounds a
You a
lot
liar and
like
you a
you.
setup
That
artist.
always got
You a
something to
setup
say.
artist.
So
I'ma
why
screenshot
you
you.
seem very
I'ma screenshot
defensive?
you. I'ma
Why you
remember
gonna
that you a
screenshot
setup
me,
artist. I'll be
Kara?
sure to tell my
Because
people
it
about
sounds a
you.
lot
You a
like you. The
setup
one
artist.
that look like you stink. It sounds
You
a lot like you.
you know what?
It look
Everybody on this panel, this lady
like
is
the one
lying.
that got the crunchy
I
panties.
can't wait to
If
go
it ain't
live.
true, then
This
Now,
lady is
come up.
lying.
It looks
so
like the
hold on
one
real quick.
that looks like the one that be raccooning all the time. If it's
Hey,
not true,
Goddess,
because
hold
the
on
voice
real quick,
sound real
Goddess.
familiar.
Hold
If
on
it's
real
not
This
quick,
true,
lady
Goddess.
is
come
lying
up.
so bad.
If it's not
ZZ.
true, come up.
That's all right, ma'am. Somebody gonna
Because
lie
it
on you like
literally
that.
sound like the one to be saying that I look like I said I'm from
Ma'am,
Africa that be
somebody gonna
lying.
lie on you like
It
that.
sounds
Somebody gonna
come
lie on
up.
your kids. They gonna lie.
Okay, pause for a sec. I had to
It's
mute
a
y'all real
lot.
quick. So look, this is the thing. Let me say this, Goddess. Hold on. So ZZ, this is my issue with you. So everything she just said, she basically called you out, right? I know it feels kind of, you know what I'm saying, like this here because you didn't expect nobody that knew you to come on the panel because I would have been shocked too, especially if I was on my troll account and somebody caught my voice. But I'm going to say this to you. My issue with you is that you had me about to come to Africa when you first joined the live, right? You told me that's where I come from, and I was digging what you were saying for a minute. Then you went into something else. I asked you like what you was gonna give me or what type of setup I was gonna have once I landed in Africa. You never told me that. You didn't tell me about a tribe or anything, or either just people to contact with. You just want me to go to Africa. So it's like I go to Africa and I tell these people we're family, and are they gonna accept me? Like what from there? You see where I'm going with it? So now what's going on is everybody that you said was from Africa, they here now. And that's why I was telling you at the beginning of the live when you joined, I said, ZZ, the things that's about to come out your mouth is being recorded. You got people in the back that's listening. The views not rising because I'm not doing nothing but showing my ceiling. They rising because of the things that's coming out your mouth and you attracting all these people. Because you know what I'm saying? You misleading a lot of folks and you gotta stop doing that. Now I'm gonna let you and Goddess do y'all thing, but if everybody hollering, we understand what you're saying because you good now. You kind of convinced me at first.
Can I respond first? CEO,
Hold
can I
on,
respond?
hold on. Nah. Let me say something
No,
first.
can I make a
Let me say
statement right
something
quick?
first.
Hold
Yeah,
up.
We
hold
done
on,
with
hold
you
on.
talking.
Cause
Cause you a
No,
raccoon. We don't
let
deal
me
with.
talk. Can I respond first? Because when
We
I
done
first
with
came
you
on the block,
Go
talking.
ahead, sis.
We done. We
no,
don't
when
do
I first
raccoons
came,
over here.
this
Mute.
You
CEO, I'm
literally
talking
talk
to
for
you.
the
Can I
longest. I'm
respond?
listening to your irritating voice.
Mute.
Your voice is just as stank as your vagina. You
Mute
literally
so
stalk
people can
everybody.
talk,
You literally
please.
but
stalk
hold
for the
hold
longest
on.
raccoon and for the
Mute.
Siberians. Nobody wants to listen to you. So if it's not
Mute.
you, then cam up. Period. If it's not you, then cam up. If it's
Yeah,
not
cam up,
you,
cam up.
Okay, hey, Goddess, hold on, Goddess. You my sister, and you know I got you. I'm gonna let you talk your shit, but hold on, like we gotta take turns, y'all, for real. We gonna hear what B5 got to say, and then back to you, Goddess and ZZ. You can respond, but I want her to finish, cause I don't feel like she know your stance. You feel me? So I want you to kind of break it down and let her know, cause maybe she missed the beginning.
Let me go after before I only got 3% on my phone. Let me go after
Oh,
before.
wait, go ahead and go. You can go ahead and go.
Look, ZZ, you want us to bring up receipts? I got a receipt on the screen for you. I don't know if the host can make it bigger, but I'm gonna show you how much bullshit that DNA test. You see that motherfucker say 97.8% Indigenous American? Look at me, blue eyes. There's some bullshit. Look, some bullshit, and I'm Puerto Rican, so we know. So we know we got Arabic in us. How come that shit don't show up? We know we have African from us because of because the Africans were slaves on the on the sugarcane plantations. How come that doesn't show up? We know we have Chinese. That's why we have flat faces and flat heads. How come that didn't show up? Look at me, recessive as fuck. And this motherfucker tried to say I'm indigenous to America. So that DNA test for even in Pork City, most snacks, suiting in that forehead. If y'all in the chat, this for y'all too. The DNA test, them PAs, them NAs, any of y'all, that DNA test I just showed you hold no weight over here no more. Look,
And Fat Bass, show them that lizard that they swabbed, and they said that he came from Africa.
oh yes sir, that motherfucker said
They
it was
did a dog like
Nigerian.
that too.
Show 'em
That
that
shit said,
dog.
hey, there's another video, and it's hard to find it, but it said two twins were completely different ancestries. Two twins that look exactly alike.
I did a video on it, and I didn't show the video, but I got the article talking about it. It's on my page. So two identical twins had two separate DNA tests. That just shows that it's false. Because identical twins should have identical matches.
ZZT, if I'm not mistaken, I recognize you. You used to go under 109 billion or something like that. Am I right, ZZT? I know she hear me talking because she was just writing in the chat.
because I know you hear a goddess talking to you. Speak, slave. Speak when you spoken to.
Wowzers!
Effects for me.
Didn't you claim that you're black? Speak when you're spoken to, slave.
Listen, I don't think we need to be disrespectful to her because she's our fan.
Hello,
you know what I'm saying?
Negress. Hello, Negress.
Listen, we don't have
You're
to be
being
disrespectful.
talking to, slave.
I feel like y'all got ZZ over there crying, man. ZZ
Don't get quiet now.
But ZZ, we're not
Dang.
African. In all sincerity,
ZZ ain't crying.
hold on one second.
ZZ laughing. I'm laughing because all of this because y'all ain't got no receipts. Now let me mute again because this is whack. Y'all ain't got no receipts. So y'all trying to come at me.
You whack like crack. Stop it.
This is whack. I'm laughing because all of this because y'all ain't got no receipts. Let me mute back up.
You yelling, but
yeah, that's definitely her.
Hold up,
that's her.
I asked her a question. All I asked you was a question. I said, did you used to go under 109 billion? That used to be your profile name. That's all I asked you. If you didn't want to answer it, then that's cool. But you used
Wait, if you could be quiet for a minute, I can answer it. Because I know you ain't slow.
You
I'm
stop
109
yelling,
billion now.
please.
So now you ain't
Can
slow.
you stop
You slow?
yelling, please?
This is 109
ZZ,
billion. And you
ZZ,
just read
ZZ,
that.
ZZ,
I know you
can
ain't
you
Can
slow.
stop
you
yelling, please?
ZZ.
can you mute can
Hold
you
on,
mute
ZZ.
the
I had
worker?
to mute you real quick, ZZ. ZZ, we don't want you to
These
shoot
two
your phone.
damn
Yeah.
dogs.
Please
Why you
don't
You
shoot
see
your
how
phone. Calm down.
unruly they are?
Why you so
Yikes.
hostile?
You know them people was very unruly. That's why they had to get them together, honey.
Hey
You did
y'all
see what
chill.
she claimed to be.
Yeah, everybody chill for real,
Yikes.
for real. ZZ gonna fuck around and ride the Oscars down here on y'all leg. Y'all playing games.
That's all I said. All I did was ask her a question and she got so hostile. That's how I knew the fuck who you
Yes,
was. That's how I know the fuck who
exactly.
you is.
Now hold on, y'all. Can't be saying Africans are aggressive. Now wait a
Right.
second.
No, listen,
Wait a
you're
second.
not supposed to listen.
The chillest
Now I
African I
heard
know.
y'all kind was very aggressive and you're starting to show your roots. Okay? You're starting to show your roots there. I know you said on one of your videos that you wanted to go to your roots to Nigeria to learn, to pay that money to become a witch and everything. So you're really showing that you're very aggressive
Oh,
there.
you really don't know no better, baby. You don't pay to get initiated. That's already in your blood.
Hello, I said that. But have her tell, didn't you say in one of your videos you want to pay $6K? You want to pay $6K and you would wonder why the ancestors don't talk to you because you don't know who you are. You claim all these things, but yet you said, would you allow me and said that I was from Africa? Who said that? And then you wonder why all the crows around your apartment, baby, it's because of that smell, that dank smell coming from your vaginal area. That's why. That's why they circle around your apartment.
Oh my God.
That's why. They're attracted to things that are unclean and unalived. I don't appreciate because literally you call yourself baby, you can't bully me. And then when you think that you can try to comfort me, baby, I'm tapped in. Don't ever think you could ever comfort me, and especially when you have to pay to get in contact with your ancestors, baby. I've already been born with it. So you don't want to play spiritual games with me, baby.
If you
Please
African, you don't pay to get initiated into African spirituality.
You never will. You can't. You either got it or you don't. Period. You either got it or you don't. What you need to do with that money, because the way that you look unclean, you need to do it to get you some type of hygiene products. That's what you need to use it for. Wow! That's what you need to use it for instead of using it for something that you can't even get into, baby. Sitting up here being a raccoon for the Siberians, baby. You can't even sit with them. As soon as you get out the lab, they talk about you Africans. Hello, silly goofball. They talk about y'all. What you need to be trying to do is try to, as us being melanated people, you need to try to get with us. But being the fact that you've already admitted that you are a slave, honey, you could sit beneath me, under my feet.
That's what's so bad about it. Like, they see the tides changing and they still want to push on with the African theory. It's not even true. We're not from
You're
Africa.
under my feet. I walk people like you on leashes for money, honey. I'll put you on a leash and walk you like the dog that you are.
Is it my turn to go? Do I even need to say anything?
Oh, excuse me, Goddess Tia. I didn't mean to take over, but I walk people like you on leashes for money. But I'll do you for free, dog.
Let me know.
CEO, I'm gonna drop, man.
Okay, Dave. Got you, bro.
Oh
yeah, he's still in the box. I got him coming up right now. I got him right now for you.
Let me know when y'all ready for me to talk. I got you.
Yes, Goddess Tia. I'm done. I don't this thing has literally stalked me throughout lives multiple times when y'all haven't been. I'm talking about even when it's not even Indian business, and I don't appreciate that. You're very strange. And you talk like you're mentally delayed, so you need. I'm really not the one to be played with.
I see you.
I don't play with animals.
I got you.
I don't play with animals unless it's my cat.
You a booty scratcher?
It's only 2 pussies I play with, and you're definitely not one of them. You're a dog. It's my cat and the one in between my legs, baby. And you're not one of them. I don't play with dogs. Don't play with me.
She's a runner. She a track star.
I'm done. I'm done, Tia. I just had to let her know, and that's my last warning. Please don't do not play with me, because if you want to really see some spiritual stuff, I'll be sitting in your closet somewhere.
Who's that creepy?
Is it safe to step in the street now?
Go ahead, girl. Girl, I'll be in your closet, and mind you, and not in the physical. I will haunt you.
Hey y'all, look.
Let me know when I can bag out. Just let me know.
Don't play with me.
Look, real quick. I ain't gonna stay long.
Okay,
I know why y'all.
Go ahead.
No, Tia's next, Port City. Tia's next. You can go after
Tia.
Go ahead, Tia.
Go ahead, Goddess Tia. I'm done. I'm done with this trash.
Real quick, Goddess, we're gonna get you to cool off for a second. All right, we got you. I'm gonna call you when it's time.
This all I'm gonna say.
Excuse me, CEO. You know, my bad, y'all. Go ahead, Goddess Tia. You know, I just had to get this trash together.
Because I am not about to raise my blood pressure arguing with people about the same thing. Because when you argue with me about it, you are telling me that my people told me a lie, that they are liars and don't know what the hell they're talking about. So let me start at the beginning. Give me 1 second. So I don't have no misunderstanding about who told me what. I don't like my people being called a lie at all. Because these are not my elders no more. They're my ancestors. They're deceased. These 2 people that you see on this screen are my great-grandparents. They may resemble because of the skin color, but they do not look alike facial feature-wise. They do not have the same facial features. They're not close to each other, none of that, right? Everybody can see. That man you looking at is named J.C. Hunter, sir. His wife name is Ozella Harris Hunter. She is a Choctaw. Her husband is African, or what is known as Africa today, because he called it the land of the sand of the seas. That's what he called it. Now, you want to know who my people are over there? The Twa people. I'm pretty sure y'all can look that up, see where the hell they at. I'm not going to go through this with you. The reason I speak the way I do not believe life began in Africa. You have never heard me say life began in Africa. And what I always ask people are, you sure you don't have African lineage? Are you sure you don't have American Indian lineage? Anybody on this panel can tell you I've said that because they talk to me on a daily basis. Now, I said what I said. What I said are scientific facts that you can go look up and research. In order for life to form in an environment, the environment has to complement that life form. And in return, that life form has to complement that environment. Africa does not have what it needs to sustain life. If you don't believe me, prove me wrong. But asking me about, oh, show your receipts, who your people, you won't even turn your camera on and let us see who we're talking to. I'm not showing you my folks' paperwork, but these people sitting on this panel, they've seen it more than one time. People ask any one of them. They will tell you, I have African lineage. I have American Indian lineage. I'm a fucking melting pot. They've seen it. I ain't got no reason to lie. So when I ask questions, it's for a reason. If you feel like what I'm saying is bullshit, prove me wrong without clicking on Google, Wikipedia, Google Scholar. Because when I went to school, I almost failed my class for using those as cited sources because they can be edited by anybody. I'm not going back and forth with y'all. That man told me on his deathbed that when his granddaddy came into this country, and there's records showing it, when they came into this country, they were not in chains. The people that they saw in chains were considered criminals. A descendant of a slave, baby, you may be a descendant of a criminal. You might want to think about that, and not necessarily from Africa, because they took people from all over. I'm done. I don't give a damn about what nobody finna say, but don't come from my family members like that. We're not gonna play that game, because like what she said, I practice witchcraft and I don't have to pay to be initiated into the shit. I'm just gonna fuck you up.
Ashe, Goddess.
on my screen, you can see a boat record, aka a naturalization record from Italians, or aka Sicilians, or aka Southern Italians coming over on boats in 1898. His name is Giuseppe. His records was hard to find because when he came over here to become naturalized, guess what he changed his name to? Anthony. So, Miss ZZ, the bootleg Zaza, you want some at Port City up here too. Y'all want some records on shit? Here y'all go. You had one DNA test say that I was 97% Indigenous American when my grandmother is on this paperwork saying that her grandfather got off a boat from Italy, but yet the DNA tests say that I'm 97%. That's why you can't hold no weight to that shit no more. I'm proving you right here. What? Oh, that's your song, huh?
On mine, you see all the keys. That's my family name, Muskegee Creek. These are my uncles and my nephews and stuff. So, I mean, what more proof I need to show you? You know what I'm saying? We know who the fuck we are. We on cars up there.
You don't gotta give her no names. All she gonna do is go back to her slave owners and give them all that, receipts and names and everything like that. Don't give her too much. She's a raccoon. She's owned.
Yeah, I got you.
Don't give her too much information.
So y'all see the boat records. Now let me go back to that test real quick. Hold on.
And let me slide this in there. In order for me, with my heritage like it is, in order for me to say life began in Africa, that would be me denying everything that my people on my daddy's side and my great grandmother told me. That would be me telling her she's a damn lie. And I ain't saying that, so don't come out of me.
Hold on now, Ether God. Who was slaves? This is the difference with being slaves and prisoners of war. Know what you're talking about down there. Next.
Port City, come on.
Hey,
you was a slave. Maybe your people were slaves.
Look, I ain't gonna be on here long. I already know where y'all stand. I ain't here to debate. I just got two things real quick. The 23andMe test where y'all saw that lizard, that they don't conduct swab tests with 23andMe, so they do saliva tests. So just in case y'all didn't know, they do saliva. But I'm not up here to argue. My second thing is
the swab go in your mouth.
Let me finish real quick, brother. Let me finish real quick.
No, you can't finish.
I've been quiet for like 2 minutes.
So I know what happens.
Like first of all,
what happens.
Look, let me
wasn't Real just talking?
Like she asked me to speak, and I'm speaking. So I mean, you gonna let me do that or what? You gonna let me do that or what? I won't be on here long, bro.
I know what happens,
bro. I won't be on here long. Let me speak for a minute, and then I'm out. All right.
So you saying that 23andMe does saliva test?
The 23andMe kit that y'all saw, where y'all saw a lizard taking a swab. They don't do that. You have to spit in a tube and put that in a tube and submit that.
So don't you think he probably swabbed them out?
I'm just saying for
saliva from the lizard and put in the tube?
Hey, but look, y'all don't gotta believe me. It's okay. My second thing, real quick. I won't be on here long. Real quick. I want to show you guys because David ain't here, right? David popped off real quick. David showed you guys currency, right? With y'all on it, right? I want y'all to know that this is slaves being depicted on. Yes, it is. These are slaves being depicted on Confederacy currency.
Why would they put slaves on currency?
Hey, David, where you go, David? I dropped down for you to come back up.
Where David at?
Where's David?
Hold on, y'all. I got a question for Port City. I got a question for Port City since he got
when
was that article written?
That's all.
Port City.
There's David right there.
This wasn't an article. This was during the time.
Even Godly's laughing at you.
No. I'm asking, when was that written?
That's a good article, Port City. That's a good article. Yes.
ZZ, can you say
that's a good article, Port City? You got the best receipts on this platform.
ZZ, can you stop yelling? I'm trying to have a conversation with Port City.
Port City got the best receipts.
ZZ, can you stop yelling? I'm trying to have a conversation. Look, now he dropped. I didn't even get a chance to ask him. But I'm going to look that up so I can see what year
And
that
dang
was
the thing
made.
back there. Just
You
swallow
know that
it.
African can't help themselves.
Okay.
You know they do that. That's
All
a
right. So
cultural
where's
thing.
Port City at? Where's Port City at?
Oh, he dropped down.
Hey,
He dropped
David.
down.
He dropped. You see this guy? You see, he says some stupid shit and then he runs away. Let me tell you something, Port
Yes.
Chitty.
Hold on.
Listen to me.
Hold on real quick.
Listen to me.
Real quick.
When,
Hold on. Let me say something real quick. Then I'm gonna let you go. For the people in the chat, when he said that they do a spit test, you got to spit in the tube. He swabbed the lizard's mouth and put the saliva from the lizard inside of the tube. That's how they get it from the lizard. Lizards can't spit, so therefore he took the saliva from the mouth and stuck it in the tube.
He surely did. I
let
saw
me tell
the
you
video.
something, Port City.
He put it in there.
Oh my God! I wish I could just talk.
Yes,
Let me just talk this out.
natural.
Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something, Port City. Anytime when a man is on the currency or a female is on the currency, they are considered royalty. All right? Is that understood? Now, when you see a king on a dollar bill or currency, that is because that is theirs. Anytime when you see sharecroppers on the currency, that is because the land that they are cropping on is theirs. That is not a slavery thing. Nobody is going to take a bum off the street and say, put them on the currency. Yeah, that's it. Are you an idiot? What the fuck?
I want to.
He was he was
that.
talking. You could hear the fear in his voice of the sellout. Like while he was,
the dude ran as soon as I popped up.
All I could hear and sense was just
hey,
like,
Tia, I see you trying to come back up. I got you.
They're not gonna put some bum on the street on currency here.
To that dollar bill.
CEO, can I respond?
No, I'm trying to talk real quick.
No, dog, mute.
Wait.
I ain't talking to y'all.
You need to learn some orders.
Go ahead, Natural.
I'm talking to you.
Hold on, CEO. This is thing. He trying to say something.
Yeah, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I got you. Opie, I'm just letting you know you didn't have to drop, bro. I was gonna let you, go off while I let Tia back up. So I'm just letting you know I ain't dropping you. And y'all just let ZZ respond. Well, hold on, Natural, you were saying something, brother?
I drop.
Yeah. I want to say.
She up now. You good, bro?
I want to say something to that article he posted. Why the hell he didn't give us the source of the damn article? And how the hell you gonna
asking?
And how the hell you gonna
Never
say
does.
that? Hold on, wait. How the hell you gonna say that's the best source? He give the best source when the motherfucker don't even give you the damn source. He don't give you the well.
He tucked his tail and ran.
And that shit is crazy.
As soon as
to
I
me.
popped up, he just leaves.
Us as a people need to quit fucking siding with people just because it coincides with our beliefs. When you go with something that you believe, that means you uncertain. When you haven't done the work, haven't done the real research and reading these old books, even reading modern resources, I'll give you the modern resources, you got no fucking business to agree to shit.
Yo,
you just look like a fool.
And who in the hell is going to put a bum on the street on the money? Who's going to do that? He's such a damn idiot. This dude does not know what he's doing. He should not even be a teacher on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
Okay, so
I should have learned y'all lesson from when I debated his ass.
Who this is?
You should have learned.
Who's? I don't know. Who's
the new guest? Speak. Who are you? Well, we're gonna have to
Ma'am?
down. You say what?
We can't hear you.
Yeah, she got to drop down, reset, come
You
back.
gotta drop down and come back up, man. Sound like you in a cup.
Yeah.
Talk.
So we're gonna drop you down real quick. You sound like you got a sock in your mouth. So just come back up here. Hey, the people up in the box.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean the dude's gone. I mean I could drop down. I could let you put more people up. But damn, man, Port City just be boiling me, bro. Like the dude should not even be teaching anybody. All he does is just let's go back to the Pyramid of Giza. Get the fuck out of it. And let's go back today to the Pyramid of Giza. Come on now.
She did sound like she was talking in a cup and a sock in her mouth all at the same time.
No, for real.
He is like that by nothing until then.
I swear to God, that's the first time I've seen him get out his body.
Ain't nobody think about David.
But you think about that dick you got in your mouth though while you over there bobbing your head on this motherfucker.
wish you
All
would.
I know is
CEO, I wish you would drive a ZZ because apparently her mammy didn't teach her no manners. Did you ever learn inside
I asked him, he
voice?
was the one that told y'all to let me speak.
But yeah, hold on. Just
Can
go
you
ahead.
speak without yelling,
Yeah,
please?
just go ahead
Do
and let
you,
her speak. So hold on.
Thank
So
you,
this is what
thank
we're
you,
gonna do. This is what we're gonna
CEO.
do. So we
Can
can
you
get your
we
ask
need
them
to
to mute,
teach
please? Because they
your
gonna
dog.
try to drown
We
me
need to
out.
teach the dog commands, like
got it.
speak
Excuse
when
me,
spoken
CEO.
to.
I'm just talking to CEO. CEO, can you ask them to mute?
I
Because
don't give
that's
a
kind
damn
of
who you
rude.
talking to. You
Got it.
They
giving me a
gonna
Got it.
headache.
talk over me after you. This is
Fuck.
your live. I'm asking you to speak.
Oh
They
my
gonna
god.
talk over me anyway, like it's theirs.
Why do
Okay,
you
so
yell when you
hold
talk?
on,
Is
hold
that
on.
an
You've been talking
African
over
thing?
everybody yelling. Please
Hey,
just
got
Is
it.
Can
that
you
an
can you
African
ask them to
thing?
mute, please, so I can respond?
So just go ahead and let her clear this up,
Yeah,
y'all.
pistol
Look,
packing.
But hold on though,
They
guys.
not
So
gonna
we're
do
gonna
it,
let
CEO.
hold on, ZZ, hold on. We're gonna let ZZ say what she got to say. Then we're gonna let Goddess respond to you, and we're gonna go from there because we gotta be
Dag
able
my.
to. Okay, so ZZ, you got it. Go ahead.
My sound went out a little bit, but I know y'all can hear me. Can you put up your finger to hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. My sound went out. Keep calling on this end. Okay. Thank you so
From
much.
you
One of the things
screaming.
that I wanted to say, and I wanted to be clear with this, when I first came up on this platform, my first thing was I do not want to go back and forth. I have a different opinion from this platform. You know I'm outnumbered. I've been on platforms where other people was outnumbered, and I did not like when all the people on the platform was going against them, even when they thought differently from me, because it reminded me of bullies, people getting bullied in school and stuff like that. And as an adult, I will always protect the person who had a difference of opinion, even if I'm on a platform where everybody think the same as me. So when I first came up on this platform, my first thing the CEO was, listen, and in other words, I know that my opinion is not popular, not on this particular live. This is my first time on your live, but I don't want to go back and forth with anybody. I have a difference of opinion, but let's just keep it cordial. Let's just keep it simple. I'm going to say what I got to say. Y'all say what y'all got to say. We can agree to disagree, and we can just let it be that. But all the back and forth was not called for. But when it wasn't until everything was cordial, I was saying what I had to say, but it wasn't until, especially, okay, when one of the young ladies, I can even see her name, when she lied and said, first of all, I don't have another account. ZZT 109 Billionaire has always been my account, my only account. I am not that new to TikTok, but I only been on TikTok for maybe about like 6 or 7 months. And I done said some stuff. I've been suspended. This TikTok is not my life. Okay. This is only my second day back on TikTok. When I was lied on like that, that was crazy. Cause I'm sitting here like, dang, some people get lied on and they get unalive for lies like that. I don't have dreadlocks. When she said dreadlocks, I was like, what? Are you serious? Wait a minute, hold up. When she said dreadlocks, I couldn't believe that I was being lied on like that. I never, ever had dreadlocks in my hair. I never had ever in my life. I don't even wear braids like that. So for me to be lied on like that, that was crazy. And then you had the other sister with dreadlocks, the real person with dreadlocks, jumping in, and I felt like I was being teamed on. So that's why I came at them like that, because that was a self-defense mechanism. I always was strong anywhere I go. It's just like that. But at the end of the day, I just feel like if you know that you're outnumbering a person, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary to have
now you lying. Listen,
platform go against that person. That person. See, the same thing that I'm talking about, y'all are doing. You know what? I said my piece.
CEO, I can't be quiet. I can't do black parents.
Then why are you here if you know you have a
and get the fuck off? Period. Right. Thank you.
She lied. She just lied. Only thing I asked her was what her screen name used to be. I know her because I know her screen name used to be 109 billion or something like that. That's all I said. And when I asked you, that's all I asked you, girl. You lie like somebody did you something. Ain't nobody did you shit, girl.
For the record, Africans don't act like that. We do not act like that. We don't act like that.
So
we don't do it.
We don't. They the ones I know definitely don't. Actually, I had a lot of
I don't act like that.
friends, and they act a lot more intelligent.
Like that.
I was just about to say, and they
Oh,
were
hi,
not loud like
Hey,
that.
y'all,
Anna
hold
You're
on, pause
blocked.
for a second. Pause for a second. We
Hmm
gotta see who this new person is real quick. Hey, Gerbil, I
Sure.
see you trying to come up, but I had to let her up because I want to know what's her stance or what she about to bring to the table.
No
So,
problem, CEO.
what's up? Yo.
Discover your next great meal.
Yo, we gotta get you out of here. You playing games.
Okay, nobody got time for that trolling shit.
Right.
Another agent. Yeah, I couldn't deal with no lies.
Another
Actually,
agent.
now,
Hey y'all, what's going on?
What it do?
OCO, how are you?
I'm good. Man, I wanted to address the other girl that just got off because she was irking my soul.
She got blocked.
long as you use your inside voice, it's okay.
I want to know why when I
She was
tell
giving
y'all
me a
my
headache.
lineage, all of a sudden you so-called Africans get look quiet in the back.
I swear.
Just a
I
question.
swear.
Smoke. Now it seems like you done died down. It's like, man, every time.
They get all quiet. They don't have no questions.
Oh, hold on. Don't let them chill. Don't let them chill in the cut now. We still got E up here. Why he
Oh,
trying to
I'm
fall
waiting on
back?
him, Mr. I'm
He
Nigerian,
trying to
like
he
began
trying to
in
fall back
Africa
like
and can't prove a
Hello?
goddamn thing.
he trying to fall back like he all good.
Hello?
Come up the class.
Yeah, E. I know you was in the comments. I saw you
Yeah,
you
so
was
you
trying to
said
get up here.
you said that currency, right? That the currency with the slaves and stuff like that. You said that was the black people that owned the country, right?
Got him.
Hello?
Here we go, Tia.
Okay, so basically, black people back then were like they were considered property, right? Yes or no?
My thing
Hello?
is,
What?
my thing is, have you even
Hey,
seen
we
before?
gonna try
And how
you.
long
We gonna
have you
try
known
you
about
one
that
more
currency?
time. Hold on, y'all. I'm talking to this person that just came up.
This troll
We
is
gonna try you.
thirsty.
We're gonna try you one
Hello?
more time. If this don't work, I'm done.
Oh, okay. It's not a
No,
troll.
y'all, I was outside every time y'all let me up.
Oh, okay. We thought you was a
Okay.
troll.
Oh, wait a
Okay,
minute.
good.
Hold up. Wait a minute, y'all. Be quiet for a second. Did y'all finally drop that other lady?
Yes.
And
That
I
wasn't a
blocked
lady.
her.
That was a dog.
Woo! Thank y'all,
That
because
was
she
not a
was
lady.
disrupting everything. Now, I want to hear y'all talk about the Moors, y'all, because I came across some shit that I need answers for real.
Okay, so this how we're gonna do this, and I'm glad you
That
asked
was
that.
a
So you
hound
ask
dog.
the questions, and they'll be able to help you with it, or you can share. Okay, now we're gonna do it like this. This better, y'all. We want you
I
to
have a
share.
little bit of knowledge, y'all, but I posted some shit on my TikTok, and
Right.
I need to know how to shit. I done ran across a whole lot of information, and that's why I'm on here. And I swear to God, my phone better not cut off. I'm all the way down to 1% like a mug on this phone. But all right.
Cavalier
Somebody
Brown, ain't nobody
explain to
hating
me
Africans,
about
ain't
this
nobody jumping on
Commonwealth.
Africans in this doggone live. So y'all stop
Commonwealth.
saying that. Stop
What?
saying that. I'm
Now
not
she
talking
gonna
about,
Saying
I'm
talk.
talking about
what?
the people in the comments that like to lie. Nobody is jumping on Africans. Nobody is being rude, mean, none of that. We don't hate Africans. How the hell I'm gonna hate my own people? You sound special. Y'all stop trying to run that narrative because y'all sound slow as fuck.
Right.
But what's your question? Go again before your phone
Let's
go dead.
I said that I was doing some more research on Commonwealth. My dog is cutting up. Damn, I gotta see what the fuck. Maybe that's the mailman. Y'all hear my dog. I was wondering. Somebody may be at my door.
You
But
good? I think you want to plug that phone up though, because it might cut off while you asking your question.
matter of fact, it is somebody at my door. My phone is on the charger. Give me 1 second. Where is my
Okay.
glasses?
Okay,
Mute your
I'm gonna mute.
phone too while
Yeah,
you while you
I'm gonna
doing
mute your
that.
mic for you real quick. We're gonna make you go on mute.
Yeah, nobody hates Africans. People are childish with that. Don't nobody hate no Africans.
And see, that's y'all problem. When somebody don't claim it, you want to try to make it like we hate them. Stop trying to take it into that direction. Just like a bunch of y'all can easily say, you not African. We not telling you, oh, you hate Africa, you not African, bro. You see what I'm saying? But you want to come at there with us. Like, that's crazy.
Exactly.
And then another thing that got y'all hot is what I said at the top. If all life started in Africa, then everybody alive should be an African. So if you gonna call me one, I'm gonna call your ass one. I don't care what color you is, where you think you come from, you African. Fuck all that. That's where the life started, and you wanna go and stick with that narrative, we're gonna keep it there.
I'm just saying, CEO, do you hate me?
No, come on now.
Do y'all hate me?
Not at all.
No.
Oh, okay, so where's the African hate? Now, Kentucky Fit
We
Mom,
love
I was
you.
asking you that when you said your husband was African. I said, this is my cousin. I don't know all my folks over there.
Mm-mm. It was just only that one wild African that came in here, that hound dog that didn't know how to take commands. That claimed that they was a slave in the ships. That that one. That
She
was the
called
only
herself a
problematic African
slave.
I ever.
She called herself
She
a
did.
slave. So
She did. That's the only one that I ever heard called themselves a slave, and that was in the slave ships. Their ancestors. That was the only one I've ever met that I didn't particularly care for. Mm-hmm.
My question was that I was on another live where they were talking about the new laws regarding Commonwealth and how they were saying that they were talking about the Commonwealth states, the 11 states of government that and they were talking with the chief. It's kind of hard to explain. It's on my TikTok, but what I wanted to find out more information. We were talking because it all started with me on a transgender live, and they didn't know what CIS really stood for.
Lord,
Okay, so
they
wait,
think
pause,
it has
pause,
something to
pause,
do with
pause. Yo,
transgender.
wait, everybody, hold on. Let me
Hold on.
let me mute your mic real quick. Whoa, slow down. Oh, my bad, guys. I was really trying to mute her mic. But yeah, so this is what we're gonna do. I see where you're going to it, but we're gonna jump over that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna run through that real quick. We ain't finna talk about them over here. We don't care what the Sisler mean, none of that. We ain't even finna turn that not over here.
I'm not talking about the cis. I'm talking about what it really means.
Yeah,
Commonwealth
I got you.
independent states.
Yes, ma'am. I
Mm-hmm.
got you. I promise I'm finna let you have the floor. But what I'm saying is, these people on this type of platform, like, they come in here with all this stuff. So certain stuff you say, I don't want to drag the wrong crowd in here because we don't even rock like that, men and women, and we're gonna leave it at that. But go ahead and let us know what else. Some good stuff, you know.
Well, my question was, it seemed like from what I was understanding is that the Moors are taking back over their countries or their areas here in the U.S. And that's what I was hoping I can gain some more in light on that.
It's more like the American Indians is finding out who they are, and the Moors are understanding that they were a part of this big, hub of civilization, and it wasn't necessarily everything wasn't theirs. They had a good portion, which was pretty much Grenada, which was Mexico, which was pretty much their main area. But you got to understand how big America is, period. So due to the fact of this being the hub of civilization and it being multiple demographics of cultures and religions and ideologies already being here, they was just a demographic of American Indians, quote unquote.
And that's why everybody's trying to get their DNA or not DNA, you know what I'm trying to say. Genealogical. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so a Moor is a dark skinned traveler, but mainly from Morocco. That's what that's the belief. That's the motherland for Moors.
Okay.
Yeah, but then we still but you got to always keep in mind, because the narrative and a lot of people get confused on their journey is due to the fact of you always have to consider in bartering before everything. We always forget the barter system, which was before chattel slavery. You got to take in consideration, like I told you, this was the hub of civilization. There was a lot of things here, technology, just it's wild. So that's the main things that help you not stray off your path, is understanding that it was a lot of things transpiring before the chattel slavery and all this other, stuff that we were told as a narrative.
I found the article Port City brought up. It's called Beyond the Face Value, Depictions of Slavery in Confederate Currency. And when I asked about the date, he claims there was no date, but it was copyrighted in 2000, 2001.
I was just gonna ask that. And what is that, Google?
Yes.
Exactly.
Because I'm pretty sure that's the source that he used. Oh, there's even a website on here. Let me click it. Oh, this site cannot be reached. Let me show y'all so y'all can see that I'm not lying.
Of course it can't be reached, because I can do. The thing that made it so funny is that when that boy was reading that, to try to
And
read
keep in
that
mind,
to the, go ahead.
this is all that he showed on his screen. But when you go
He
down to
sounded
the bottom,
he
there
sound
goes the
embarrassed,
date.
y'all. When he was reading it, he was stuttering. He couldn't even vibrate a certain way because he knew he was wrong. That's what made it so funny.
But then be sitting around y'all out y'all African minds. Y'all are out y'all African minds. Boy, you
Well,
ain't
like
even
he's out his American Indian mind.
Baby, you are not African,
Since
honey.
his
I know my
folks
folks
did
when I
tell him
see
that
them.
he was Indian.
That he's a whole Indian. He is
Yeah,
not
what
African.
African tribe? What African tribe is he from? Has he ever disclosed that?
But see, that's the thing that I be arguing with people. If that girl would ever shut up, I was gonna get to that. There is a manifest of people coming into this country during the time they say slavery took place. Even the people in chains had their name was on that type of documentation, but it wasn't no slave records from those slave ships. It was more like travel ship, like what we would call a cruise ship today. Shit like that. You see people entering this country, but they gonna tell you what tribe you're from. That's how I know where my people from. They got the records, but the records you looking for, you not gonna find, because that's not what it's called. That boy is not no damn African. He is damn American Indian.
He don't even look
in the land you
African.
never been there. If you go over there right now, you wouldn't know how to live there because you're not from there. I have a better chance of surviving than anybody else on this panel.
They look at him like he goofy and then laugh him all the way right back to America.
Listen, it's ACS of the federal government. I said this the other night. If y'all so claim to be African American and y'all are Pan-African, y'all want to go back to Africa, you want to go back to the motherland, I will help you do your paperwork to renounce your citizenship as an American and take your ass the fuck back over there. Since you want to go over there so hard, I will help you. They give you grants for this. It ain't a whole lot of money, but it's a little bit of money. Let me know. I got you. When y'all ready.
I mean, I don't know why if they all lining up to come here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to use red ink when you're doing this paperwork. Make sure you put your thumbprint on there so we know exactly who you is. And read.
And don't come back either. Don't bring your African behind back over here either. Don't come back.
You guys talking about E?
No, I'm talking about the people that claim to be African when they American.
Yeah, make sure I'm gonna help you renounce your citizenship.
Don't come back. When they start treating you, don't come back.
You got people in West Africa that's on the other side of Nigeria right now that are Americans and American Indians, and they cannot come back to this country because they decided to do the very thing that I'm talking about, renounce their citizenship and who they were. Now they're stuck in a country that don't belong to them. It's about 10,000 people.
So C3, I
So
want
y'all
to thank
wanna be
you.
stupid enough, go ahead.
I want to thank you for finding that article because it proves that he's a fraud. He shouldn't be teaching no way on TikTok.
I told you I was gonna find it. Women are
Hey,
better than the FBI.
Hey, CEO, is there a way to make my screen big real quick? There's something very important on this article that I need to show
Yeah.
everybody.
I don't know how to put you where I'm at, but they was trying to show me, but I can make it sideways, and that should get a little wild.
You know what? Now I know why he ran. I forgot Nat was in and out the comments. Now I know
Okay,
why. You scared him off,
Now,
man.
I'm gonna zoom in real quick because this is the reason why he was moving all around.
Alabama Central Bank,
$2, October 1st, 1861.
when did slavery end?
That's Black Wall Street money.
That's
Black
our
Wall
money.
Street money.
That's our money. That is before greenbacks, y'all. So you mean to tell me kidnap the slave, put them on the money?
Look, my category. She came in here meowing. You know,
No, y'all looking at the Emancipation Proclamation. That ain't when slavery ended. Slavery ended way before the Emancipation Proclamation. The Emancipation Proclamation was about the two seceding states that wanted to leave the Union. So he had freed the slaves as a retribution from seceding from the Union. Slavery ended way before that. And those of y'all that have not read the Emancipation Proclamation, go read the entire Emancipation Proclamation because that is not the end of slavery.
Oh no.
Hey, y'all can
Better yet, I can
Slavery
give you one
ended about
better to
20 years
piggyback off
way
what
before
he
the
just
Emancipation
said.
Proclamation.
Kids can get emancipated at the age of starting at the age of 16 from their parents. That means you break free of your parents. Hence the word emancipation.
This was a picture on one of the Mississippi bills. Close-up image from 1862, Mississippi $50 bill.
And by the way, those
This
are
was the
not.
source that
Mhm.
Port City used, by the way, too.
Yeah, and those are not slaves on the currency. Those are sharecroppers, owners. In other words, they own their land.
If they were
Close-up
slaves, why they
image
not
of
shepherds?
state of Louisiana, Shreveport and Houston Railway Company, 1,000 gold bonds, 1884.
You don't put a slave on a dollar bill.
Yeah, and if they were slaves, that would be the first time in history that you put a slave on a dollar note currency that you have to exchange. That's the first time in history.
Mm-hmm.
Always
So
on
I'm
the
gonna do a
left, the
lesson
note
on the
appears on the
Emancipation Proclamation and
Texan
show that slavery
Washington
ended way
Post.
before that.
And to be honest with you, you put royalty on currency. Kings are on money, and governors are on money.
Arkansas.
Not no slave, bro. That dude does not know what he's doing, and he shouldn't be no teacher on TikTok at all.
Image from currency issued by the Traders Bank of Richmond, Virginia.
I'm not having a conversation with folks that don't know we had 6 black presidents before George Washington. They think I'm
That
pulling that out
part.
my ass.
Yeah, America has way more history than Africa. You know what? The Romans was here, the Greeks was here, the Assyrians was here. Everybody was here in the
The
Americas.
Phoenicians.
Yeah, the Phoenicians was here. Everybody was here, and then we got to pretend to be African? Are you shitting me?
Real bad.
Even established. Golly.
That's crazy.
But they
What
call
you
us,
just said,
but they
David,
call
is
us
in
a
the
cult,
book that
though.
I'm reading.
They
I
call
want to
us
know when
a
that
cult.
Nigerian
Those
went
dollar
to. I asked
bills.
him a question. What the hell were y'all doing over here trading with my people in the Mississippi Empire if y'all already had all that? What was you doing trading with Mississippians?
What he said there was the equivalent of taking like a statue and chiseling some bum on the street and saying, "Ah, yeah, we did it." That's how ridiculous that his statement was.
And when you look up these old currencies with us on it, of course they're going to put slave on there to try to confuse you. But what sense was it make to put a slave on a dollar?
It makes no sense. He sounds like a drunk.
Booth. You said the name of Africa was Akabulan before it was Africa. What was the name of it before that?
I think Port City
Because it
took a
does not
shot
translate
and
to
came up on the
motherland.
live.
That don't translate to motherland. So I'm gonna ask you again. What was the name of it before that?
Not a shot.
He did a line and took a shot and said, "Let me go up on his live. Let me go up on CEO's live."
David.
Looking for David. He was like, "Where's David? David's not around. Let me do this."
Yeah,
That's
as
why
soon
he
as he
said he
said
only
your
wanted to say
name,
two things. And
he
I was
left.
trying to have a conversation.
I'm just
That's
saying,
so
Otis said it in the
weird.
comments. Come on, Otis.
But
He's
last
so weird. How you gonna
shut
come up on a
up.
platform? You gonna come up on a platform, say that, and then leave? Like what?
He was like, "Where's David? David's not here." He looked around. He's like, "David's not here." Oh, let me say this real quick.
That's why I said, where is David? Where is David?
Yeah, the strongest empire they had was Ethiopia.
And the ones in Ethiopia are not even Ethiopian. Those are the products of colonization. Since they say they've never been colonized, that's a lie. Y'all are the product of it. Real Ethiopians don't look like that.
That shit makes sense though. Now that I think about it,
You need to
you
stop that
haven't been
bullshit.
colonized because you were used to colonize.
That boy did a line of coke and said, "Let me get up there."
They'll never hear this.
I'm pretty
the DNA
sure
thing?
that what
Good
this
Lord.
man is doing is getting the saliva from this person
Oh
and
yeah.
put it
So
in
He
the
said
test.
23andMe, you got to spit in that tube. You can't swab your mouth, but you can
Yeah.
spit in the tube. You just can't swab your mouth for the spit.
Exactly.
I was
So
like,
y'all watch this real quick.
what?
The video that C3 showing right now, this is what I was speaking on earlier. See, I told y'all I didn't have the video though, but now she got the proof to back me up. So y'all check it out. Y'all thought it was a game. My mom telling y'all they talking about the lizard come from Africa, talking about the frogs come from Africa, all these crazy shit with a swab.
And then you got Port City believing that everybody come out of monkeys and shit, like out of Africa. They found a couple monkey bones. He be showing you. I'll be seeing him talking about evolution and stuff. I'm like, what?
Hey, let me say
Not
this
the
real quick. Let me
monkey
say this real
bone.
quick. A lot of y'all
You said Port
get
City?
mad when your children grow up. And
Hell yeah, he talks about evolution on his lives. I've seen
watch
him.
this though,
That's
Dave.
Virginia.
Watch this though,
That sounds
Dave.
like
A lot of
Virginia.
people get mad when their kids grow up and go against them. But I'm finna tell y'all the real reason why. When you tell your children, like somebody like Port City, probably telling his kids if he probably telling them exactly what he think. Then when they grow up and find out none of this stuff is real, that's when they come back to hitting y'all across the head because you deserved it. Stop putting that in these children's head, bro. Telling your children that they come from monkeys and all that. They got to live with that, dude. You tripping. Like,
I heard his grandmother told him that he's not even African. And he's like, she's a liar. I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm. I think Melanie the Hood got it on her platform.
I ain't gonna lie, he did say my grandma got to be out of her African mind. She got to be out of her African mind. I heard that shit.
Wow.
Yo.
Disrespecting his grandma.
Yeah. How you gonna disrespect your ancestors like that?
I could never.
Living ancestors. God dang.
That was my whole thing. I'm over here ducking when the man said it, like I'm finna get popped in the back of the neck or some shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
The whole thing is like the out of Africa theory is false and it's failing. It came out during 1947 with that guy Weidenberg, whatever his name is, and they try to push it in the school system, but it's false.
Then see, hold on, Dave. Let me say this, Dave. This how you know stuff like that don't be old as you think. Just think about stuff that's really old. You know what I'm saying? Shit that really happened way, way back when. Don't nobody discuss that. We only talk about recent history, like recent shit. So that's how you that there should tell you a lot of this shit didn't even happen the way that they saying it. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to let it fit their narrative to continue to be lying to folks, and y'all helping them out by getting on here and you in your 40s.
The biggest supporter of African American education is a Jewish man. His name is Rosenwald.
Is he the same person that trademarked the name African American while they using it, knowing they gonna have to pay them folks for that shit?
Shit, possibly. I bet that sounds about right. Or white.
No, I'll tell you where it's from. It's from, okay, the out of Africa hypothesis. It says developed by Franz Weidenreich. in 1947 as a polycentric
just
theory in the 1940s. So that's really where it came from. And they just pushed it so hard, and then now we're having trouble to, just wake up from it.